coming in. The Congress is staging a protest against ED crackdown in Chhattisgarh, and those are the visuals coming in of that. Remember that ED had carried out raids in connection with money laundering cases connected to an alleged coal levy scam earlier. And the visuals coming in of the protests which are happening outside the ED office in Raipur. We can see that the police presence is strong there to control the people there. And barricades have also been put up. Those visuals coming in. A short while back, we also know that the Chhattisgarh CM had hit out at the ED and had questioned the timing of raids on Congress members. So right now we're seeing the protest happening as well, viewers. Those are on your screen, those visuals. In fact, it's a big blow to the Chhattisgarh Congress, as the Central Investigative Agency has raided 14 locations in the state pertaining to its ongoing money laundering investigation into an alleged coal levy scam in the state. And as per sources, ED is suspecting around 60 to 70 crore, which has been diverted to party funds and to individual MLAs. According to the ED, the investigation comes in connection with a massive scam in which an illegal levy of 25 crore rupees was allegedly being extorted for every ton of coal transported in Chhattisgarh by a cartel involving senior bureaucrats, businessmen, politicians and middlemen. So the visuals coming in right now of the protests which are continuing outside the ED office. This is the Congress which is staging the protest against ED crackdown in Chhattisgarh. A short while back, Chhattisgarh CM had also spoken out and accused the BJP of being afraid of Bharat Jodo Yatra. And after that, we're seeing that the Congress is protesting outside the ED office, viewers. Those visuals coming in at this point of time. Remember earlier, ED had raided Chhattisgarh Congress leaders over multi-crore coal scam. And the visuals coming in of the Congress protesting on your screen. Now, these visuals are coming in on Republic TV, first on Republic, of the protests happening outside the ED office. And let's go to Shravan Sen, who's joining us as well. Shravan, just take us through exactly what's happening. We are seeing massive protests outside the ED office in Raipur.
Remember, it started with the Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, Bhupesh Baghel, who basically tried to link this entire investigation to what he says an attempt to try and stop the plenary session or demotivate the cadres of the Congress party just ahead of the plenary session, which is scheduled to take place sometime later this week. But having said that, what's important to point out here is that with regards to the investigation that is being carried out by the Enforcement Directorate, it is primarily based on the findings so far. Remember, the coal levy scam, they haven't really carried out the searches directly at the premises of certain Congress leaders immediately after registering the case, because they went logically step by step with regards to this entire investigation. They first targeted the middlemen, and thereafter the businessmen, finally bureaucrats, and now what you're looking at are the Congress leaders. Now, these Congress leaders are basically under the scanner primarily because the ED basically suspects roughly about 60 to 70 crore rupees. The proceeds of crime generated from this particular scam was eventually used in the party funds. In fact, the Enforcement Directorate sources have indicated that they've come across documentary evidence to suggest that the money that was raised was actually used for the party funds. And also, not just that, but also certain bypolls is what we are picking up at this point in time. What's important to point out here is that the Congress party somewhere down the line is trying to link this entire investigation to the fact that there is some sort of a attempt that is essentially being made to clamp down on the finances of the Congress party. Now, what is important to point out here is that the investigation is not something that has happened overnight. In fact, this is being done in a meticulous manner over a period of time after gathering enough evidence.
Right, Shravan. All right. So the protests continue against ED raids in Chhattisgarh. Let's go ahead and see the reactions coming in, because like Shravan was telling us, we saw that the Chhattisgarh CM has hit out at the ED earlier over the raids which were carried out in connection with the money laundering case connected to an alleged coal levy scam in the state. and members of the Congress have also been linked to that scam, and Congress questioning the timing of the searches. Let's go ahead and play out the reaction.